This year, it's not about resolutions. It's about taking control. Control of your health, control of your future, control of your story. You are the author of your journey. The choices you make today shape who you become tomorrow. So let's start this year with purpose, with action, and with the power to create the life we want. So 2023 was a year of struggles for me. My health hit rock bottom, and once again, I dove into a weight loss battle with extreme diets and intense workouts like many times before in the beginning of the year, and then I would crash after about 8 weeks. So in March of 2023, I reached out to my doctor, and that's where I feel my story changed. I started taking Mounjaro, and I then shifted my gears on this new weight loss journey. Instead of depriving myself, I focused on making better food choices, avoiding extreme caloric deficits, and just simplifying my workouts. My routine was literally just go on a daily walk and strength train 4 times a week, maybe an hour at the gym for those 4 times. By the end of the year, I lost about 69 pounds, but more importantly, I reversed my high blood pressure. I felt healthier both physically and mentally. As 2024 rolled in, I was still working on my weight, but I felt like something started to shift. I felt more confident, and I was curious to learn more about how could I continue improving my health. I began to, understand a little more about the ingredients in my food I was eating and really how they impacted my body. The number on the scale no longer consumed me. I started celebrating how strong I was getting in the gym, the benefits of being outside in the fresh air and the sun, and just how much better I felt just walking more. But more importantly, I really started to explore the root cause of, my food addiction and just what was making me just have impulsive eating. And I realized I don't want to look back anymore. I want to look forward. And so now here we are. This is day 1 of 2025. And this is literally the first time in 20 plus years that I'm not starting the new year with this focus of losing weight. And that's empowering. Sure, this video might not be up for a couple days, but I wanted to share this milestone with you all today. So if I'm not on a weight loss journey anymore, what is next? And I can't hide my excitement for this next phase of my life. Recently, as I mentioned in a video before, I read Good Energy by Casey and Callie Means, and really it couldn't have come at a better time. It's a book that I feel like completely changed my perspective on health and, metabolism. I even recorded a video about my exit strategy, which I'll link below. And as I finished that video, I was hit with a wave of emotion, and I never talked about this. I kept thinking, am I making the right decision? Why is this medication that gave me this new lease on life so expensive? Will I gain the weight back? Do I still struggle to make healthy food choices? Yes, on occasion. But then I returned to the book and I dove into more podcasts than I care to admit, and something clicked. I feel a new purpose, a new focus, and a new adventure waiting for me. And here's the thing. I know that tirzepatide, mounjaro, zepbound, it plays a major role already in improving my metabolic health by, let's say, boosting insulin sensitivity, reducing sugar fluctuations, supporting fat loss. But as I start to reduce my dose, I believe I can keep optimizing my metabolism in different ways. And I'm not suggesting that this journey will replace the benefits of the GLP-1 medication. In fact, I'm not sure I would have made it to this point without Mounjaro, and now I'm on tirzepatide over the last 21 months. These medications really gave me the freedom to just rebuild my relationship with food. I didn't feel like I was actively losing weight. It felt natural. But now I want to focus I want to put my focus on nutrition, resistance training, improving my sleep, all while optimizing my metabolism. As I begin, 2025, I have this deep desire to push myself further. And comment below, what is your vision for this year? For me, one of the things I asked myself was, am I healthy? I think that's up for debate. Am I in a normal, quote unquote, weight range? Yes, finally, after so many years of struggling. But what does health mean to me? And what does it look like moving forward? That's what 2025 is all about. And let me know in the comments below, what does health mean to you? Recently, I heard people talking about choosing a word for the year. And so I decided I want to go with metabolic flexibility. This is the year I'm going to deep dive into learning how to optimize my metabolism, both from the inside and out. For some, this might seem extreme, but keep in mind, my journey didn't happen overnight. And as I read Good Energy, I couldn't help but think about my future self and the damage I've done to my body with, tons of yo-yo dieting, eating processed foods, and just other, health challenges that really you can't reverse in just a year. But I want to start. And reminder, I had Graves' disease in I think it was 21, cancer at 26, a little bit of a moment with pre-diabetes. I had high blood pressure, family history of cancer, and poor cardiovascular health. I was a walking poster child for metabolic dysfunction. But why have I never heard about that before until I read this book? And as the book outlines, Good Energy offers a roadmap to transform health by just focusing on, the metabolic foundation of energy through things like healthier eating, managing blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and addressing lifestyle factors like sleep and stress. I can achieve sustainable, lasting energy with those things. That's my vision for 2025, is optimizing my metabolism. For the first 6 months of the year, I am going to continue taking tirzepatide, but my focus is really going to shift on nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle changes more than I ever have in the past. And I'm not diving into this all at once. I actually have been mentally preparing this for weeks. I've consulted with, experts and just trying to set realistic goals for myself. So here's my plan for January. And I'm going to document it all for you. And if you want, follow me on Instagram at Janelle Ketchum. I want to put more daily updates there. I cleaned up my page and everything, but I'm going to be posting more personal content there. And I'll also be sharing my journey here as well in much greater detail than I ever have before. I was very organized when I was taking mounjaro with things like tracking doses and side effects and, my workout plans. But as I ease into this new phase, I'm going to be focusing on my lumen readings every morning. And this is going to help me, track my fat burning state and adjust my macros accordingly. I'll also be prioritizing protein this month. I always have in the past, but that's what I want to focus on this month, and working on some meal timing and just making better food choices. I'm going to eat from, the list of foods that support my metabolism, and I'm going to avoid anything that doesn't fit my plan. I want local, organic, and grass-fed whenever possible. My meals are going to be simple, but high quality. I'm going to track my food. I'm going to, weigh my food. I'm also going to track my spending because I want to see how much this impacts my budget. But in terms of fitness, I'm going back to basics. My goal is to walk a minimum of 7,000 steps a day, and back on the, strength training, I'm going to do 3 times a week. And I'll track my progress, and I'm going to aim to build muscle while reducing body fat. This will replace my, old obsession with the scale, I believe. And then sleep and hydration will be crucial for my success. I want to track my sleep 3 nights a week, even though I got the Apple Watch Ultra a long time ago. It is so bulky for nightly wear, but I'm going to do it. And of course, I'm going to continue staying hydrated with my electrolytes, still aiming for 120 ounces of water daily. I have no issues. I drink water all day long. I'm like a camel. But tracking progress, I think, is going to be tough, but Lumen will be a key tool. I'm also signing up for Function Health testing to get a clear picture of where I stand after losing 93 pounds. They look at over 100 biomarkers, and it will no longer be a guessing game for me with just a couple, blood work panels that I get. I think this will give me a clear roadmap for my health and help me, set more specific goals for improvement. And metabolic age is something I've tracked before. And while my scales showed improvement, this testing will give me a more accurate picture. But after 21 months on mounjaro, I finally hit my real age, and I laugh about that. But I'm determined to get that number lower. And Will this journey be easy? No, it's not. But am I mentally prepared? 100%. I'm going to approach this the exact same way I did taking mounjaro back in March of 2023. It's just one day at a time. And I'm going to learn something new each and every day. I'm doing this for my future self. With my health history, my family history, I know that the number one cause of death in the US is cardiovascular disease. And 80% of that is preventable. Losing 93 pounds is a huge win. But now I'm ready to just get stronger, eat better, and develop the habits to optimize my health really for the long haul. And it's time for me to own my health. And that is going to start in 2025. And what's your vision for 2025? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And if you haven't already, please take a minute, hit that subscribe button, like this video. But I hope you enjoyed my, January 2025 outlook and just more of what my vision is for the entire year. But I will see you in my next video. You guys all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.